A father's worst nightmare is watching his child take a final breath. Ronald O'Brien is a grieving parent standing in the pouring rain, describing a hairy arm reaching from the shadows of a dark house. The neighborhood burns their candy bags in the streets, paralyzed by the fear of a monster hiding behind a suburban door. Welcome to the Edible Files, where we bring joy and cheer in the worst sort of way. In 1974, the city of Pasadena, Texas, faced a legitimate public health crisis, and Ronald acted as the lead witness, working with detectives to retrace his steps through the trick-or-treat route. He identifies a specific house, and police recover 4 other candy straws given out that night. They found one 11-year-old asleep, clutching a tube that had been sealed shut with industrial staples. Clearly, there is a predator in the neighborhood. Finally, Ronald points to the door and provides a sworn statement. But the man living there has a documented alibi. The resident was at his place of employment all night, verified by dozens of coworkers and time cards. Yet, forensic analysis confirms the candy was laced with a lethal amount of potassium cyanide. So investigators pivot. If the stranger didn't do it, how did the father know exactly which door to point to? They audit Ronald's finances and find $100,000 in defaulted debt. And records show that just days before Halloween, he took out life insurance policies on his children totaling $60,000. The hairy arm was a fabrication to redirect the investigation. However, the most critical evidence wasn't the motive. It was the distribution. Ronald had handed poisoned treats to 4 other children, including his own daughter, to stimulate the pattern of a random serial killer. Finally, the mask slipped. The morning after his son's death, before the funeral service, Ronald contacted the insurance company to inquire about the payout timeline. In 1975, a jury reached a guilty verdict in just 46 minutes. As a result, Ronald O'Brien was sentenced to death for the murder of his son, leaving behind a legacy that remains the primary reason for modern consumer safety laws regarding holiday treats. For more food murder mysteries, hit like and subscribe to help me make more videos. The Edible Files.